Hi there, my name is Viraj and I hope everyone is doing great out there. And welcome back to my channel DataCraft. For today, we are going to solve another medium level problem at LeetCode. The question states that we need to find the peak calling hours for each city. What does the question? What do we need exactly to find is we need to find the peak calling hours for each day, for each city, and for that thing we have been provided with a table called calls with caller ID, recipient, and call time. All three combined is the primary key. And the thing is, if let's say if a particular city has like if multiple hours have the same number of calls, all those hours will be recognized as peak hours for that specific city. And we have to result the order table by peak calling hour and city in descending order. Now for this question, the first thing what I would do is I would be counting the number of people that have been talking with each other at any single hour in that city. The second important thing is after finding out the hour and the number of people talking with each other, then I would be using the rank function to rank it so as to find what exactly is the peak calling hour. And finally, I would add the I'll give the output with city, peak calling hours, and number of calls. So how do you solve the problem? The first step is first you find the people speaking with each other, comma, and extract hour from. So we have not been asked like whether a person has been speaking with like different days or just one single day. So I am taking into consideration that okay, if a person has been speaking at this hour, that means that if any other person is speaking with like a third person on different day and at that same time, I would be counting it that as well in that particular hour. So as PT on it. Yes, so this is the uh, city and the time. You could see that Houston has a total four people speaking at four or two different times, that is at 10 o'clock and at 9 o'clock. Now the next thing I would be counting these people. Yes, either you could use the common table expression or you could use the subquery to solve the thing. I would use the common table expression startingly. Then actually common table expression is not needed. Just I'll tell you how do you solve this. Select, I would be needing city, then comma count of PT as output is number of calls, right? Comma, and then yeah, I would like first I will do this from from and we need to group it by city and PT, right? Okay, every derived table must be, yes, sorry, I always forget to give aliases name. This is an important part to give aliases. Yes, now we are getting the number of calls for every city that have spoken at any particular hour. Now I would be also including at what hour are these people speaking. Just remember that PT is the time. I'm very bad at naming stuff, so yes. So I'm getting the table. Then the next step is I would be using any rank function. You could either use rank or dense rank to find the peak calling hours. Looking at the table, we could see that like three people are speaking at 10 o'clock, and we could determine by that thing that okay, this could be the peak calling hour for that city. And yeah, for that city. Now for to find this, you could use the rank function, or you could use the dense rank function. Rank function are window functions. So partition by city. So we are partitioning it by every city. Let's say for Houston, or let's say for New York, or let's say for any other city. Let's say San Francisco. If there are multiple hours, and like people speak differently at each calls, then you have to use a partition by clause, because we are just looking at that particular window, right? For the Houston thing, or for the San Francisco thing, and we would be ranking in that particular window itself. So we have done the partition by thing, and the next step is order by, because we are ordering it by number of calls. Just ensure to use descending, because by default it thinks that we are ordering it by the smallest to the largest number of calls. So, and just give it a good name as rank peak. Once again, very bad at naming stuff. Window order by unknown column number of, oh, I'm so sorry, this should be included over here. Yep. Yes, so it works pretty well. Now the question, what the question is, we need to find the peak calling hours. So every city could have just one peak calling hour, and if there are multiple peak calling hours, we have to include all those hours in a table. For that reason, we have used the rank function. Over here you could see that New York has two peak calling hours, because at 1 o'clock and at 2 o'clock, total two people have been speaking, that like one over here and one over here. So that's the reason why we are getting rank as 1 for each of it. Now for Houston city, uh, like total three number of people have been speaking at 10 o'clock. That's the reason why we are getting rank 1, and at 9 o'clock just one person is speaking, and that's the reason why we are getting rank 2. Now you would be using the filtering method to filter only the people that have rank 1, because that way we would be getting the peak hours. So give it as common city. Now I would be selecting the city, then just rename the PT as peak calling hours, because we need the output as peak calling hours, and uh, the number of calls is number of calls. That must not be any issue from CTE. And the next step is just filter out based on the condition that rank peak should be equals to 1. And yeah, I think this should work. No, but the output says that we need order it by peak calling hours. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Okay. Order by peak calling hours. Descending, and city as well descending. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, we beat 75% people. Okay, yeah. So for this particular problem, we have learned different concepts. That is using the count function, the rank function, that is a window function, as well as the extract method. Extract method is mostly used for time related problems, because if you need to extract hour, minutes, second, as well as days from any specific time, then you could use the extract method. And we have also used the nested query just to extract our relevant information. Like over here, we only needed to check, only needed those cities with just a specific hour, like the extract hour. We did not needed much, so that's the reason why I have used the nested query part. You could convert it to a common table expression. It's always a better thing to use common table expression and joins instead of nested queries if your data is quite large, because the time it it takes a lot of time to compute the whole nested stuff. So that's the reason why I usually suggest people to go with common table expression and join things. uh, yeah, it saves a lot of time for that problem. Okay, and the next part is I have also used the filtering thing, so as to filter out those like huh, those cities that have the maximum number of people speaking at a particular hour. Yeah. If you did like the problem, if you did understand the problem, do like, share, and comment. And for more SQL queries, please don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. And till then, be safe, be happy, and enjoy yourself. Thank you.